You haven't talked to her in 3 weeks and she's gone cold on you. And that's because she sees you differently right now. So how do you prevent this from happening? I'm glad you asked. Let's talk about that. You have a pen there?
Yeah.
Grab a pen, grab a crayon, whatever you need to write with, brothers. You need to go cold and distant. You need to put some priority on yourself. You need to demonstrate your value again. And it's going to be hard work, dude.
I've been seeing women spinning plates and stuff, focused on work and health and all that stuff. But for the last 6 months, I've been seeing this girl, and it's, how somehow the woman gets under your skin, and I don't know how to say this, like she gets close to your heart or something, and then started
Well,
to become
getting under your
serious.
skin is irritating. Getting close to your heart is love. I mean, what are you talking about?
Gay.
I think it might be love. I don't know, man. And I really hate to say this because I don't want to let you guys down because I see you guys so much and I learn from you guys.
There's nothing
But I
wrong
think
with
it
loving a woman, but what's the problem?
um like everything has been great and so, but for the last 2 or 3 weeks and stuff, she's been kind of like pulling back and she's like, I'm not available. I don't want to see
Oh,
you, and my family's in town, and I have to go to Florida because her family is also in Florida. So I'm like, okay, just let me know whenever you have time to meet up and stuff.
there we
And then
go. There we go.
I
You're
just
going
I'm just trying to
to,
figure out like what the
what do you
hell to
think's
do.
happening? What do you think's happening?
I really don't know because I've
Yeah, you
been
do.
checking her Insta and Facebook, and she's pretty much like dull on there. There's nothing going on. There's no new post or anything like that. So it might be family, or it might be, I don't want to say this, maybe an
Why
ex
do you
coming
think,
back in her life or so. I don't know,
why do
but
you think she's getting cold on you, though?
she's not saying like I don't want to see you. She's just like, I've been busy and I've been traveling. I have to go to Florida. I have to come back, and my mom is sick, and I have to go take care of my mom and stuff. And then she's always nice, like whenever we talk or we text or something. But I just have that gut feeling that something is not there. Maybe she's feeling cold.
When's the last time you
And
The
saw
only
her? You
chick that
saw
you're
her.
seeing,
When's the last time you've seen her?
uh, the last time we met up was about 3 weeks ago.
okay. And is this
Yeah.
the only chick that you're seeing?
I'm sorry.
Is this the only chick that you're seeing?
I told her that I'm not seeing anyone after seeing you. And I told her like about a month
Uh,
ago.
What is the truth? What are you telling us? I don't care what you told her. Are you seeing other women or just her?
No, right now I'm only seeing her for the
You're
past
fucked.
month.
Did she ask you for your commitment?
No. And I
Did
didn't
you ask
either,
her
but
for
I
her commitment?
just sorry.
Did you ask her for her commitment?
Well, I did tell her that I'm only seeing you and I'm not seeing anyone else, but
And what did she say to that?
she said that's cool. She didn't really she didn't say she didn't say anything further. She's like, that's
Dude,
cool.
I
I'm
don't mean
like,
to
okay.
laugh, dude. I don't mean to laugh. I'm
That
sorry.
was a
That was
good
just
one.
a natural reaction. I'm
But
sorry.
you know
I
how the
apologize
thing
to
is,
you.
Rich, like, and Moff, like how your own mind sometimes is your worst enemy, so I mean, I can just be like, fuck her, and I can just go see other chick. There's like 10 other women in my phone that I can go
Why
and
aren't
see
you?
them over.
Yeah,
Why
yeah,
aren't
that's
you?
the point exactly, though.
Why aren't you?
Again, I'll say that it may be something that you feel for that person. Like I
I'll
said, it
tell you.
could be
Okay,
Come
okay.
one-itis.
on, dude. Come
I'll
on.
tell you what's going on, and Moff knows what's going on here too. Like you were spinning some plates, you're doing so well, and you fall into the typical trap that every guy does. There's one girl that they like, and then
Yeah.
one day they blurt out some random shit like, "Well, just so you know, I'm not seeing anybody else except for you." And then they go, "Okay, cool," and then you sort of carry on with your day, right?
I I got text from a couple of other girls, and I texted her that, hey, she's saying, baby, where are you? I haven't seen you in like 2 weeks or 3 weeks or so. And I said, no, I'm seeing this girl, and I don't want to see anybody else. And she just sent me a smiley face.
Well,
So
what did I just tell you guys earlier? Before we pulled you onto the show, it's like women want a man that other women want,
yeah.
and they tell you to abandon those options, or they somehow communicate, whether directly or indirectly, or whether she's done it or culture or society has done it to you, but they tell you to commit to her and to put her up on a pedestal and treat her right and all that kind of stuff and love her and all that kind of shit.
And
And you
when you
give up.
do that,
And
that
what
then
did that get
then they
you?
fuck you
No.
up. That's what I'm feeling. That
And
when
what
you
did
do
that get
that,
you? And what did that get you? punished.
And it gives you heartbreak and pain and all that shit that you go through, and that's what I'm
This
trying to
is
avoid. I don't want to
this
go
is
keep pushing
why
onto that path.
when I prescribe to guys, spin plates, let the cream rise to the top. What that means is she comes to you and she goes, "Hey, son of Krypton, I really dig your vibe. Where is this going? Are you seeing anybody else? I want to claim you. What are we? I think our kids would have beautiful eyes, blah, 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 stuff like that." That's what you
Right.
want her to come and do. And then if she does that, then you can decide whether or not you want to invite her into your life. But she's the one that has to make the approach. You don't just randomly blurt out, "Just so you know, I'm not seeing anybody else. It's only you." And then she goes, "Okay, cool."
Yeah,
Because
I
you're
think that's like a
fucked at
big
that
turn
point.
off. That's a
You're,
big fucking turn off. I know that. I think I
okay,
made a
so
mistake
you
there.
know what
Maybe
you
that's why
did.
she's kind of like pushing back and shit, so.
Correct. Correct. Correct.
Ugh.
Dude,
Moth is all red because he thinks I'm fucking
even if
up
she
Dude,
so
I mean,
just
bad.
listen,
tells
man.
you,
Like this is it. Like how long have you been watching this stuff? You said you had a console 18 months ago. Like, how are you not getting this shit,
I've
man?
been watching Rich for at
But you're
least three
not. But why?
years, and he has
You've
helped
been
me so
watching three
much.
years, but then why are you still making such a kindergarten level mistake? This
well,
is
he got
I don't
crazy.
know. I think maybe my mindset is kind of like weakening right now. Like I feel kind of weak. That's why I'm like,
this is why I tell
You
you guys to exercise optionality.
yeah,
You
This
guys
is an
love hearing
important
the
concept.
advice. You love
Why
like
would you abandon
the
options?
story.
Why would you offer to her that you've abandoned options? Why would you tell her that I am not entertaining any other options? Why would you make her feel comfort and surety that there's nobody else in your life that could potentially steal you away from her? Now that she's got that, look what happened. She's punished you. She's gone cold, she's gone distant, you haven't seen her in 3 weeks. She's punished you as a result of you committing to her too early. Premature commitment.
the
That's what we
thing
call it.
is, and let me be very blunt. Like we have had some amazing sex. Like literally, like I haven't that.
Dude, listen to yourself. Listen to
No, Rid.
yourself. Try to shut
Moth,
up.
listen, listen,
Stop
listen.
talking. Stop talking.
Okay,
Stop talking.
okay.
Listen
Sorry.
to yourself. Try to justify your own bullshit. You're calling in with a problem. He's trying to tell you how to fix it. And all you can fucking sit here and say, "Oh, we've had some really great times." Dude, this is the stuff that drives me nuts. You guys will call in, you'll ask questions, you'll waste this man's time, and then you call back in 18 months from now with the same fucking problem. Clearly haven't fixed your shit. Like, listen to yourself, try to justify your situation. You didn't call in for advice. You called in because you wanted Rich to give you permission to keep simping after this girl and to continue pursuing and to give you an opportunity. Oh, maybe there's a chance. Maybe she really is busy. Maybe she's not seeing other guys. Maybe her mom really is sick. It's all bullshit, dude. You're lying to yourself. It's over. You're lying to yourself. You need to take your cold hard medicine. It's going to taste like shit going down, but the truth will ultimately set you free. You're trying to justify bad behavior. You're trying to justify a relationship with a girl who doesn't care about you, who isn't giving you the time of day. You've had some good times. Guess what? Women only care about you how they feel right now. You get no credit for what happened last week, the week before that, 6 months before that, 2 years before that. They are
That is very
emotional
true.
creatures, and
That
the
is
only
very
thing that
true.
matters is how she feels about you right now. You don't get any credit for yesterday, last week, 5 minutes ago. It doesn't matter. He's
That's true.
trying to tell you what the deal is, man, and all you want to do is sit here and argue. Why?
I'm not
Look,
arguing.
dude,
I'm just trying to get some clarity. Like
I've laid solid pipe and made chicks walk funny. Like it doesn't matter.
yeah,
Like if you go and make yourself look less than what you are in her eyes, then she will believe you. And that's why she's gone cold on you. Like you can't argue the current position that you're in. She's cold on you, she's distant, she doesn't make time for you. And then you're, wrapping that in, but we have had amazing sex. We've had mind-blowing, mountains crumble to the sea, fireworks shoot out of her ass sex. We've had
Maybe for
the best
you.
sex.
Would she agree? I don't know.
But you haven't talked to her in 3 weeks and she's gone cold on you and she's not asking to see you or to have you, right? And that's because she sees you differently right now. And that's the reality of the situation. So, how do you prevent this from happening? I'm glad you asked. Let's talk about that. You read my shit and you adopt it. You don't fucking ask for her commitment. She needs to ask for your commitment. And even if she does, sometimes the very things that women ask for, you don't necessarily need to give to them.
yeah.
Commitment is not the same thing as sexual exclusivity. You can separate them. Okay. You can give her 100% commitment and 99% sexual exclusivity. You just don't like, there's a way to approach this. And you did like the classic thing that every guy does. That's like a reformed unplugger. They just plug themselves back in. They go back to the same behavior that they did because it's just part of what we like to do, man. We just go back to what's comfortable. I feel comfortable simping, so that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah,
You have
that's
to catch
that's
yourself.
that's what I feel. I knew like if I was gonna come on the show, I would get yelled at by mob because mob doesn't
Well,
like
he
that
just yelled at me.
bullshit.
So
But it's
let me tell you
just
what the
that
solution
way,
to this problem is now. Okay, so you have a pen there.
Yeah.
Grab a pen, grab a crayon, whatever you need to write with, brother. I'll wait.
Okay.
The solution to this problem is you need to go cold and distant. You need to put some priority on yourself. You need to demonstrate your value again. And it's going to be hard work, dude,
Yeah.
because she's not making the time for you. You can't reach out. Hey, how you been? Hey, how's your mom doing? Just checking in. Hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. And then you message her on Thursday. Hope you have a terrific Thursday. And you message her on Friday. Have a fantastic Friday, babe. Can't wait to see you. Message me when you're back. Blah, blah, blah. Go fucking radio silent. Do your own shit. Reach out to those plates that you were talking to, especially the ones that are like, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. What have you been up to? Reignite.
Yeah.
Reignite. And dude, she might find out. She might be at you like, hang on a second. You've been seeing Becky. I thought that you told me you weren't seeing anybody else. Yeah, well, you also went cold on me, bitch. So that's just the way things are. What's the problem?
No, you're right.
You know what I
You're
mean?
right. I mean, yeah, you have to be hard. I mean, you can't really let your emotions get to you. That's the end of the thing. And
You will
that's
get
that's why
punished
I
by
I
women.
feel I
Do it.
feel guilty and I kind of like fucking hate myself that
It's okay, dude.
she,
It's okay. But
that's how
women
shit
will
works,
punish you when you go soft. You can't fucking do this gay shit. They just don't like it. All right, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed that clip. If you want to check out the full length podcast episode, you can find that right over here. Also, make sure you visit my website over here where you'll find my supplements, the opportunity to book me privately one-on-one for coaching, and most importantly, my new School of Unplugging, which you'll find on the courses tab. Newer to the channel, hit subscribe.